I hope y'all can hear that. What is that? A trumpet or a trombone? Somebody's playing off in the distance. I don't know if y'all can see them, but let me just say this real quick before I get into this. Beautiful day out, beautiful noises, and it was a good day today, man. But look, y'all can achieve anything you want, and you really gotta believe that, and you really gotta work for it though. But you really have to understand and know that you really can achieve anything. But don't get me wrong, there are a few things, and it sounds kind of dumb that I just said that, but then I'm gonna say this. There's some things that aren't gonna work out. But the thing is, it's just the thing didn't work out. It don't mean you didn't work out. And maybe it wasn't meant for you. But even with that, it was an experience. You gain some skills, maybe you gain some knowledge. It don't matter. Even though it didn't work out, you still can get something out of it. But for the other things that you really have that, and that really goes for things that may be out of your control, you know what I'm saying? But there are things in this life that if you really want them, you can get them. It's not easy, but it's possible, it's doable, and each one will have different requirements, different things that you have to overcome, learn, go through to get to the point where you want to get to. And I'm gonna give you guys two examples from my own life where it really hit me. The main one was with my crush that I had for the longest. If you guys go back to the old videos, I talk about her. Biggest crush on her. I was in a spot, excuse me, in a spot where I wasn't able to approach her. I wasn't able to talk to her. I didn't feel confident. I wasn't confident. I was a little overweight, and I just didn't feel how I feel now. And it lasted for so long, but within those months, I would just look at her, and I would keep improving, keep developing myself, and then eventually, it got to the point where, and this is the thing where it's a little sketchy for me in the sense like I didn't get all that confidence and then just pull up on her and talk to her. I should have, but I waited until I heard a little thing from a friend. She told me, she's like, oh, she kind of interested in you, and then that gave me that little reassurance to be like, okay, fuck it, let's go for it. Which I shouldn't have needed it in the sense like I should have just been like, you know what, fuck it, let me go talk to her, let me go ask her for real. You know what I'm saying? But it worked out how it worked out, right? Got rejected. I was like, oh, fair enough. Kept it cool, professional. Talked to her a little here and there, and kept doing what I was doing. Kept developing myself until again, I was getting her off my mind, and then again I hear something about, you know what? She actually changed her mind. Not even changed her mind, but like, she actually did fuck with you. But she had some shit going on. And then I asked her out again. We went out a couple times. First couple times where I was still in a weird spot, which I will talk about in future videos. This is really just to show you that anything really is possible. Cause man, I had the biggest crush on her. I wasn't able to do nothing with her because of where I was, who I was from when I met her. No confidence, no self-love. I didn't feel good with myself. I wasn't content where I was and all this and all that. So I worked on those skills, grew as a person, as a man, and I still have a lot more to go, don't get me wrong. But got me in there. Went a couple dates, it was weird. And then the third or fourth time we went out, it was such a beautiful date, which was, and it still had its little rough patches, but like, you know what I'm saying? Not rough patches, but like little moments where I was like, oh yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? But look, went to the beach. We were gonna go originally. Got my little speaker, played some music, some tunes, some banda, you know what I'm saying? Some cumbias. And then we danced. Had my arms around her, dancing, smiling, having a good time. There was moments where she let herself just be. And when I seen that, it was such a good feeling to see her just be able to express herself like that. Fast forward, the end of the night, we go eat. I'm driving her home. She's sitting in my passenger seat. Of course, you know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be in the back seat. If she's in the back seat, bro, like what the fuck is that? That'd be kind of funny, huh? She's sitting back there. No, I mean, no, she's not. No, she's not. She's sitting next to me, taking like a little nap, looking off to the side. Got the windows down. Beautiful night where it's not cold, but it's also not hot, but the wind hits just right. We had some music playing, perfect volume, perfect songs with the vibe. And I was just driving. I look over at her, super pretty, and it just hits me. Because I think the vibe was just, I don't know, but it just hits me. I'm like, I just dance with her. And because, like, you know what's fucked up in the head? I would daydream about that shit. I would imagine myself doing these things and doing these things with her, and I pictured them as something that I wouldn't have been able to get, or something so out of reach. But then after that night, man, or during that night when I was driving, I'm just like, I just smiled as I was driving and let it just sink in and let it just be what it was. And not until like a day or two later, I really realized, I was like, this is what I've wanted since I met her. And I wasn't in the spot to get that when I first met her. But I worked on myself. I grew. I developed myself. And the journey's not done. But I did all these things. And in one way, I like to think like that's what helped me be able to get her. Just because I could have talked to her, bruh. Now I can pull up on her and talk to her. Today I said some little spicy shit at work. She got all nervous and said, "Okay," and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I was just driving, let that sink in, and I just smiled and enjoyed the night. And after that day, or like 2 days later, I realized, I'm like, bro, I wanted this so bad. And I worked, I developed myself. I did what I had to do, and it just worked out, you know what I'm saying? This time it did. In the sense, like, we're just going out. Who knows what ends up happening, right? But also just enjoying the process, enjoying how it goes. And I was like, damn, fool, anything is really possible. Because I'm telling, when I tell y'all I was daydreaming, bro, I was dreaming about these days. I was dreaming about just being able to take her out. Some simple stuff. I honestly a little too much. Because I really fell head over heels for her, bro. I would imagine my life with her, you know what I'm saying? And that also made it a little difficult to speak with her. But it's just how I felt, man. She's so pretty. And then it hit me. I told you, anything's possible. But it didn't just come just from like wishing on it, like, oh, I wish. No, I had to develop myself. I had to grow as a person. Because I'm telling you, when I first met her, I wasn't capable of doing what I'm doing now. And I got a lot to learn, and I'm still messing up. So lock in. Second example. And if you guys want me to go into more detail on either one of these, just let me know. Right now there's such beautiful music too. What the hell? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But second example is the channel itself, man. 1,000 subs. Thank you guys again. And anything is possible, fool, because before that video that blew up, I was sitting like around 150, and I was like, my goal was 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I set that in that one video where write your goal down and knock them all down. And I set that then, and there was times how I said even on the other video, like, man, this shit might be a little harder than I thought. But this is something I wanted, something I want, something I'm passionate about, something I enjoy. So I stuck to it, thugged it out, grinded, and with it putting in that effort, consistency, dedication, and commitment, putting it in day after day, after night after night, after day, I got here. So then think about, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be here. So it's not, I guess part of the what I'm trying to say also is like anything really is possible. Like manifestation is real, but you have to put that work behind it. Is what I really believe. But you really have to understand that all this shit, this whole world is yours, man. This is all yours. Just believe in yourself and know that the rough days are rough and they're good. Commitment, consistency, and dedication. It's what it took to get to 1,000 subs. And even after hitting these 1,000 subs, it still hits me like, damn, man, like maybe I don't have anything to say anymore. And all those thoughts are natural. All those thoughts will come and go. But that just, you know what that tells me? And this is why your mindset is everything. All that tells me is I really got to lock in and improve myself, grow as a person, so I have more things to share with you. Because if I don't grow, if I don't learn, I will not have things to share. But if I'm constantly improving, experiencing life, gaining some knowledge with certain situations, I will have things to share. And I guess that's just not taking it the easy path. Be getting uncomfortable. So you have that opportunity for growth. And that's what my focus going forward is going to be. But anything is possible. And you guys will see, even maybe in the comments down below, there's going to be people that resonate with it and they're like, yeah, bruh, let's get that shit. And there's going to be people that say, oh, this is this and that, and this and that. And just read them. And depending on what side you're on, depends if you're going to be able to do this or not. But either side can do it. But one side's just making it harder for themselves. And it doesn't mean that certain people will have it harder and certain people will have it easier. But the thing is, their situation doesn't matter, because it's what you got to do and what you have around you. You get what I'm saying? So, do what you can with what you have, but just know that if you really got a dream, you really got something you want to achieve, someone you like, and the thing is, the someone you like is less about the person, more about you becoming the partner that the partner you really want will want. Get what I'm saying? Might get into that in another video, but that might make sense to some of y'all. Got the ducks going. Take care.